If you're like many homeowners, your air filter might be located in a very unideal location. Maybe it's in your crawl space or in your basement, and you want that filter to be upstairs where it's easy to replace. You don't have to get dirty and get down on your hands and knees in a nasty crawl space. You might be surprised how much easier this is to do than you'd think. So this particular home has 3 different return grates, and all of the air is pulled through those 3 grates on this singular wall, and then it goes down into one huge duct right next to the furnace. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove these grates, and we're going to retrofit the wall to where a return filter grate will fit in there. Now, a return filter grate looks like a normal grate, but it actually has an opening, and it's a little bit deeper than a regular grate that doesn't have a filter in it, and it allows for that filter to be in between, and then you can close the grate on top of it. And so for this particular application, they're gonna have 3 separate filters instead of 1, but this is gonna be a lot easier for her. Instead of having to go down into the crawl space, she can replace them every 3 months or so right there in the main level, and it just takes a few minutes. So the first thing that we did was we measured those return grills. They were each a different size, and we went to HVACpremium.com and matched them with the closest grill that has a return filter opening in it. They have many different sizes that you can select from. And then we just had to adapt the wall a little bit, whether it was cutting into the face of the stud or the drywall and making that opening a little bit taller. There's a lot of different options you can do here if you're using a stud wall as a return, which a lot of homes have. So then once we shaved the stud and the drywall to make it fit, we simply place the grill in place, screw it in, and it's as simple as that. You now have a return filter grate that you simply pop your filter in and you're good to go. So we basically did this on all 3 of these returns. This whole job took us maybe 3 or 4 hours. It wasn't very involved, and I feel like any homeowner or DIYer should be able to do this themselves. Now, something to be aware of if you do this, if you have several smaller filters instead of one big, maybe 16 by 25 filter, a lot of times you won't be able to find those filters at, say, Home Depot or Lowe's. But I want to talk about an awesome resource, and that's Filter Buy. Filter Buy has a huge selection, virtually any air filter size that you need. You can create custom filter sizes and have them shipped directly to your door. If you buy in bulk, you can save a ton of money. And if you set up a subscription plan where they send you these filters every 6 months or maybe a year supply at a time, you can also save a bunch of money there. So huge shout out to Filter Buy for sponsoring today's video. Now, speaking of Filter Buy, they're doing an awesome giveaway. They're giving away a year's supply of filters for the next 4 months. And then after that, we're going to have a grand prize. We're going to be giving away 2 Ecobee smart thermostats. All you have to do to be entered for that giveaway is go over to our membership page. Simply go to our home screen, click the join button, and you can join for as low as $4.99 a month. And that'll automatically get you entered for those giveaways. We do them every single month, and they're valued between $500 and $2,000. So really awesome prizes coming up, so make sure and check it out. All right, so this is the finished product. I was really happy with how this turned out. Now, with shaving some of the 2x4s, I was banging on that wall, and so some of the drywall did crack. A handyman came back after me and patched the drywall, repainted it, and everything is really pretty. You can't even tell anything changed. But now this customer doesn't have to go into the crawl space. She can change that filter right from the main level, and she's really happy with it. Now, if you're interested in upgrading your filter from a 1-inch filter to a 4-inch filter, that's gonna increase the amount of airflow that can go through it. It'll also reduce the amount of stress on the system because the air can flow more freely. If you're interested in doing that upgrade, check it out right here where we walk you through it step by step. Until next time, you guys be safe. Later.